I had done a little bit of research on some articles about the Challenger in the last few years, and this one kind of caught my eye. It was probably released sometime around here because it was like updated January 25th, 2011. But they're trying, based to me, they were trying to create cognitive dissonance between now and when they maybe projected that there would be some controversy that people might find the Challenger crew. So this was like cognitive dissonance, saying 7 myths, 7, about the Challenger. They could have done any number, but handling what was going to happen in the minds of people. Maybe they had the supercomputers back then, crunching the data. Internet is just, everything's full cycle now. They're able to input things and get a response because everybody has smartphones, everybody has this and that. They had to break down a few things like privacy and whatnot, but now that they got that broken down over the last few years after the few laws got passed, now everybody is conditioned to, basically receive shit like a robot. Commands on their phones. This was 5 years ago now. It's 7 myths because in 2016, 1-7, when they predicted, 1 plus 6 is 7, probably predicted that this is right now and it would be starting to arc up. And they wanted to create cognitive dissonance. So, you got all this stuff. Few people actually saw. Here's the way that my myth one. All right, I don't really know why they lead with this, but these are the myths first. A nation watched. So again, these articles, man, it's like a dead giveaway to me. The structure of the article, if that happens, the flight and the lost crew member deserve to be properly recognized in authentic commemorations. Historians, reporters, and every citizen need to take the time to remember what really happened. I hadn't even read this that in depth, and especially to make sure. Oh my God, this piece of shit article. Make sure their memories are close to humanly possible to what really did happen. All right, it didn't explode. The crew didn't die instantly. So, it wasn't like an instant death. It was like this tragic thing, pulling the heartstrings. Like, do I have to explain myself? It's unreal, dude. Unreal. Primary colors. Trying to tell you this is a foundational story. Just in case people are looking up the Challenger now, they can look at an article that was put out this long ago. Make a normal person, or not a normal person, a brainwashed person be like, oh, they're right. What really did happen, even though there's all this footage, a nation watched as the tragedy unfolded. Everybody I've heard said they were watching it. They probably try to make you think you weren't, but everyone that I've talked to said that they were sitting in front of the TV watching it happen. But they want to say few people actually saw the event. The flight occurred during the early years of cable news, although CNN was indeed carrying the launch when the shuttle was destroyed. All major broadcasts had cut away, only to quickly return to tape relays. Yeah, so maybe they cut away quick, but a lot of people saw that it was a disaster. And then the footage surfaced. And yeah, it doesn't blow up. It goes for a while in the sky, and then it all of a sudden it does. Like there's a big explosion. That maybe wasn't broadcast, but there's a clip now of it. I don't know why they're saying it didn't explode. It clearly explodes in the clip. But this article wants to say differently, I guess. Few people with satellite dishes. Was actually a taped rebroadcast. Alright, well, whatever. They're, again, just overall, whatever they say, it doesn't really matter. It's just trying to, like, say that, alright, we're going to bring you what really happened, what really did happen. If that happens, here's the way the mission may be remembered. Commands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Myth 2. Challenger exploded. The shuttle did not explode in the common definition of the word. There was no shockwave, no detonation, no bang. Viewers on the ground just heard a roar of the engine stop as the fuel tank tore apart, spilling the liquid, which formed a fireball. Or whatever. They would call it an explosion in a Hollywood movie. Like if we saw like Top Gun and there was a fireball, what would we call that? Wow, that was an explosion. Con Air? That was an explosion. You don't watch that movie and go, oh, watch out, Nick Cage, for that fireball. No, watch out for that explosion. Tore apart, flung free of its rocket components and turned broadside. Again, explosion, I believe, anyway. The crew died instantly. Well, this is like the heartstrings part of the article. Obviously, because if you believe that there was nobody in the rocket, that it was just a show, like what it is. This is the heartstrings part. Like I said, I'll link the article. You can decipher what you think for yourself. But some of these segments I'm gonna not go over because I don't care. It's just cognitive dissonance. Just in preparation of when they expected people to maybe start questioning it. Everything's being planned in advance because they have all the time in the world. They are overseeing a system, and they're gaining response. They're gaining response with the web. It's over everything. And they're calculating, how close they are to micromanaging their brainwashing agenda. At the same time, incrementalizing basically the whole system to the point where people just accept garbage shit. I don't really know what these other things are. More heartstrings, Lady's still teaching. That's the lady from New Hampshire. Should I even look at the comments? Were there comments? What happened? Yeah, I don't know. I just tried to read the comments and it just sent me my own way. Who knows what people were saying on it, but I don't really. We can look at a couple other articles here. I really don't want to spend too much more time on this.